Hello everyone, it's Nick here, and we're looking at a game on the ZX Spectrum 48K, if it loads. Here we go, great, it's Victory Road, The Pathway to Fear, published by Imagine Software in 1989, and it's a sequel to Ikari Warriors from 88, which was published by Elite. It's based on the arcade cabinet by SNK from 86. It's a 1 to 2 player run and gun, so here we go in this Rambo sort of character. Now this one is set in space against aliens apparently, over 5 levels, where the first game, Ikari Warriors, was like a bit more down to earth, a bit more Earth-like. And immediately it's very hard to see where I'm going. I do know a poke for this game for infinite energy, so if I don't get very far, I'll use that and we'll go back in again to see a bit more of the game at least. Graphics are very similar. I'm finding this very difficult on my eyes. Now with Spectrum coding, they have to be a bit careful, a bit clever with it, otherwise the game becomes quite impossible. Initial thoughts on this, these green transparent aliens against green background is really doing me no favours at all. You see my health represented by the hearts there. I've just picked up a flamethrower weapon. You can hide behind obstacles to try and protect yourself a little bit and then shoot the enemy as they come past. A new life is awarded after 20,000 points on game over. Right, let's do the cheat this time. New lives are awarded after 20,000 points, 40,000 or 80,000. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64 that I'm aware of. Now we should have immunity now. I've just toggled that. Yep, there we go. So it's all going to be on one player. Yeah, the hearts aren't going down, so let's at least show you a bit of it. But from good old 1989. Right. My favourite run and gun would have to be on the Spectrum Commando. It's been a while since I reviewed that, but in my revisited series I'm probably going to have another look at that now I've sorted out my sound. But essentially in this one, you're against the monstrous Stonehead and his army of bizarre inhuman creatures who threaten to overpower the universe. Yep, the universe is a bit hard to conquer, isn't it? So I don't know how many people's there. Oh, what's all these craters turning up? Not sure I like that. So you've got firepower. If you hold down the fire button, it'll give you a grenade. If you pick up like the flamethrower, every now and again it gives you a limited amount of flame. I don't like these pop marks that are developing. It makes it seem like the game's crashing a little bit. Oh, what's this? Some sort of portal? Oh my god. Right. This would be very difficult to do without a poke on, I would have thought, for infinite energy, but let's just blow this thing up. I'm not sure we're supposed to go in here or avoid it. Just die. Red on red, right, so it's a bit like, that's a bit moody, I don't mind that actually. It's not using a great deal of the screen, but not many of these games actually did. Did you have this one? Victory Road, The Pathway to Fear. I think I prefer Ikari Warriors out of the two. In that one, although I didn't do it in the review, you can actually get in tanks and drive them. I'm not sure if you can do it in this one. Comment below. Is this thing going to die? I might as well just wait underneath it and just... There we go. Right, we're teleported out again. Hooray! Let's kill those people. These enemies are moving a bit weird. It feels like the whole game's glitching the whole time, but I imagine this is how it's supposed to be. Did this come out on the Commodore Amiga? Might have to review it on that if it did. I know Ikari Warriors did, so we'll be having a look at that in due course. I prefer army men running around the map than these weird aliens. It's not very pleasant to play. Oh, we've gone into another warp field. Who is the monstrous Stonehead? These end of level bosses. I'm not sure this is end of level. It's supposed to be over 5 levels this, but they might go on forever. 48K. Hooray. I've never played this in the arcade by SNK. If you have done, then comment below. If you played it in MAME, which is like an emulator of the arcade systems, then by all means do that as well. How much different is the game to this? Completely different? Does it play the same? Is it roughly the same? It's not really... Oh dear, it's not really the same graphically. This bit's getting boring very quickly. Yeah, okay. Let's just blast this then with these grenades. Die. Right, that's okay. I won't even pretend that I wasn't pretending to die there. So try and avoid those teleports if you can. And these craters seem to be getting a bit more prevalent now. Right, let's hide behind these coffin-y things. Can I just go down one side and just blast these things from the... Yeah, I can. I can probably just walk around all these things. Yeah. Tell you what, they've done a lot here in the scrolling. The scrolling's good. The animation's not particularly great. And the game's a bit like Ikari Warriors, it's too difficult, I think, without the cheat mode on. These craters is ruining it ever so slightly. Was that in the arcade version? Let me know. Yeah. Oh, look, and the end of these bosses are all the same. Always going in a figure of 8. Bit cut and pasted. Have we been here before? Many times. Okay, keep going. Right, can we go down, up? Is it going to go sideways? No. So it's a vertical scroller. It's going to keep scrolling vertically. Probably a bit more fun on 2-player, this. Right, so we've got some sort of sentry to get past. Very square, that. Now we've taken out that gun turret. Take out the other one. Right, there's a special power up there. If we go in and get that. Do these enemies just keep regenerating? It looks like they do. What's that? Flamethrower? Yes. And it immediately rips up the ground in nice neat craters. Yeah, could have done without that. I'm not going to do the whole game in one go. We'll just see if it... Look at this! Oh, look, those craters are too much. They're everywhere. Right. We've got some sort of water to go over next, I think. Yeah, this is flawed, this game. You might disagree, this might be one of your favourites of all time. Let me know if it is. I haven't played this on the Amstrad or the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64. If you have, I'd be delighted to hear from you. So although I do review just Spectrum games from the 8-bit era, I do like hearing about the others as well, although I didn't physically own them. Right. I've picked up some weird sounding weapon here. My man's gone blue as he goes into the sea, so blue on blue. Enemy again, almost impossible to try and see and predict their movement. Yeah. The guy looks pretty much like Rambo as you picked up the Shield of Invincibility, which doesn't make much difference because I've got the cheat on anyway. So based on Rambo First Blood, where I've mentioned before, the kill rate on that's absolutely phenomenal. Thousands of people get killed in that one. All bad guys though, I guess. It feels like this game's been made on a construction kit that you would buy. I suppose there's a bit of variation in the water. He is travelling slower through the water, so that's good attention to detail, just walking over it. It goes quicker over land, so that's clever. I'll give them a tick for that. Well done, Imagine. Imagine there's no enemy. Those red things we have to blow up. We can't just go over them. Good idea, but in the end more annoying as you try and get their direction. These crazy craters. That'd be a good name of a game. Crazy craters. Rambo's gone... Oh, we've gone into one of these things again, and as you'd expect, it's exactly the same. It looks like some sort of thing from the Amazon rather than an alien, this. Maybe the Aztecs, some amulet. Right. I think we would have died about 100 times over there. Right, try and avoid those teleports. It doesn't seem to do us much good. Check out these craters, it's getting gradually worse. Oh yeah, this just looks like a glitch fest. It isn't a glitch fest, but look. What sort of realism is this? Imagine this happened in Battlefront. You fire your gun and then it's just craters everywhere as each bullet hits the ground. Yeah. I'd be good at landscape gardening. Oh god, guess what? One of these things again. I'd be good at landscape gardening with these. I'll just turn up with my grenades. There you go, that's your garden turned over. Well done. Kaboom! Please be the end of the level. It's not the end of the level. Another sentry to get past. Or we just walked through that one. Sort of like some sort of molehills going on, or divots. This isn't my favourite run and gun of all time. As I mentioned there, Commando, that's... Oh dear, that Commando, that's the one you want. Ikari Warriors wasn't too bad. This is sort of like... It feels like it's using the same engine. Same graphics, more or less. But I don't think this alien thing... They had to take it somewhere, but I don't think this alien thing's working a great deal. It's alright, I suppose. You get extremely long stages. I doubt... What's going on here? It's sucking all the enemy in. You get a lot of gameplay out of this. I don't think anyone would have completed it. If you have completed it without any cheats on, let me know. But incredibly difficult. Is this glitched? Is this crashed? No. Why did it suck all those people? Is it firing people at me? I need to freeze the screen. I can't do it now. Is it firing enemy soldiers at me, this thing? Great. Right, kaboom, 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 it's gone. Right, and there's a power up, and we're out of here again. Boop. This monstrous stonehead, first of all, he's an alien. Second of all, he's a monster. Third of all, he's a stonehead. We can walk over that grass, so this graphics is a bit of a waste of time. Boop. Sounds, as you'd expect from the Spectrum blipper chip. They've done alright there. There's a guy, I don't know what he's doing. Right, I don't want to go down in that thing. Here we go. Please be the end of the stage. No, we come up to some walls, which we can just blast out of the way, so that's pointless. No! Oh dear. What enemy do you reckon we're going to find in here? It's him again. I'm starting to get a little bit bored now. That's not a good sign of a game. I don't know how much longer this review is going to go on for. I say review, it's always a review stroke gameplay where you put your thoughts below about the game. You might know a lot more about it than me, or played it a lot more than me, and you comment below. You say things like, Nick, you could have got in that tank there, or Nick, you should have done this. That's fine. Or Nick, I didn't know you could do that. Well done. That's a rarer one when someone says that. You lie. Say that anyway. Nick, you're brilliant. Say that. Oh, it's him again. Stone. I suppose he is a stone face. Maybe these are the minimum, the miniature stone faces before you hit stone head or Stonehenge. Okay. We sort of like know what's going to come up next, don't we? Really, it's like repeating, but in a different, slight order. Boom, 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 boom. Da 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 da. We're gonna crater this whole place together. Come on, Rambo. Dimbo, more like. Dimbo, first blood. Oh, this is just silly. There's just obstacles in the way. Oh, this has changed. The scenery's changed. We're in some sort of village or town, which I'm blowing up now with great aplomb. What are this enemy doing? They're having a seizure. Hello, it's me. Oh, more water. Yeah. What are these aliens? They're going too quick for me to notice. Are they insects? Are they spaceships? What the hell are they? They're just oddities. Not David Bowie oddities either. Major Tom would not be interested in this. Right, okay. Right, we're in space again. Going over a space bridge. Those white things are either stars or dandruff. Maybe we're on a big giant's head. I don't know. This looks a bit like the beginning. Is this just going around in a circle? It looks like the beginning with extra obstacles. Maybe this is signifying the end of the stage or halfway through, perhaps. Oh, no, that's it. Well, I think we're going to call it a day there, to be honest with you. I hoped you liked having a look at that one. That was Victory Road, the sequel to Ikari Warriors, published by Imagine Software in 1989, with the title The Pathway to Fear. Thanks for watching that as always, and until next time, take good care of yourself, and a very warm goodbye!
Goodbye!